Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Storm. Today we're going to be playing Stage 4 of Expert Mode. A level which is slightly harder than its normal mode counterpart. As I mentioned at one point in the past, some of the stage layouts changed pretty drastically between normal and expert modes. And this is probably the most pronounced example of this, but yeah. Hang on just a minute here. Okay. So, as I was saying, Stage 4 of Expert Mode is quite a step up in difficulty from both Stage 4 normal mode, and also from the entire rest of the game. This stage is ridiculous, and I'm not doing it justice here by showing you this video, because by the time I recorded this, I was already good enough at the level so that I could beat it. But as you just saw, it took me quite a while to get up to that point. And there are so many traps in this level that will destroy you at a moment's notice without any warning, that, you know, it really is just ridiculous. These enemies are, the ones outside of the cage are impossible to beat without the power shot, so they can basically just snipe you. And we've got these regenerating enemies that you'll remember from the first loop, who are a little bit harder to deal with now, just because of the fact that not only do they fire more quickly, but the cage just decides to stay there right on top of them for about 20 seconds. But we're done with the first half of the level. Or are we? No, we're not. This is actually the hardest part of the whole thing. Remember how easy this mini-boss was the first time? Take a look at this. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh my god, it took me so many times to beat that. And if one pixel of your sprite touches any of those, you die instantly. I am not really ashamed to say I used a save state before this mini-boss. It's not something I've been doing, but I don't know, considering that I was able to play the level pretty well by the time I got to this point, I didn't feel too bad about it. But we're done. Thankfully. Alright, on to Stage 4-2. This was the harder of the two parts of the stage in normal mode. Here, thankfully, it's reversed. I'm also thankful for that for one other very important reason that we'll be getting to at the end of the video. But here we are, we got these gates here. And really, this is the stage that really teaches you the importance of the gravity attack power-up. It's really useful here, and more so than probably any other point in the game up until now. You can use it to both render yourself invincible for a split second, and also to deal damage to enemies, a lot more enemies than you would with your normal shots. And it does make this part much, much easier. Because you can just kind of cheese these enemies here, even though I took a hit there. And after weaving your way through some of these green guys, we're actually almost at the boss of the level here. It's a pretty short section of the stage. Now this boss is harder than its original form by quite a bit, and I did die several times here. But actually using the gravity attack makes it quite a bit easier, because you can actually do the gravity flip through these lasers and not get hurt. And it still is quite a challenge to avoid them. But you can pretty easily deal damage to the boss this way, which is the red bouncy block of garbage there. And it's taken care of. And I'm very, very happy that I never have to play that stage again, because it was one of the most ridiculous and really awful things that I've ever played in a video game. So good riddance, Stage 4 Expert Mode. But there's one extra punch that this level has in store for you. When you die, when you get a game over in this game, you lose all of your power-ups. Normally this isn't too big of a deal. It makes it slightly more difficult for you to clear the ensuing stage. In this case, it makes the level literally impossible to beat. So congratulations, you get to redo the entire stage. I'll see you in stage 5.